Things were kept very quiet, very secretive. The one thing I know that proves we were under British rule, I have a passport belonging to my Uncle Norbert. This is a British passport. So I know that we were under the British rule. And he has this. I was 9 when when we went under Confederation. I have nothing to show my life before that as far as government goes. People did ask if we were dual citizens. When I inquired, I was told no, that the government squashed that. I don't know, but said no, we were Canadian. Stayed the same. We were pretty much under the American influence by this time because they came in around 39-40, and Confederation started in 1949. So we were already under, and our parents were already under American influence at that time.
You know, they use certain herbs for certain things, like for infection, and if anybody had a serious cut, like on your hand, you cut your hand or something, they'd get balsam off of the trees, and they'd close the wound, cover it with balsam, and wrap it. And you wouldn't believe how quick that healed. They used to use boiled juniper for a lot of things.
Back in the day, my father and I trapped together. I was only 7 or 8 years old when I started trapping with him. We used to trap muskrats and rabbits. I moose hunted all my life. I'd say when I left Montreal, came back to Newfoundland. That was in 1970. So from there on, I moose hunted every year up until 2 years ago. Back then, that was a major thing to support your family, you know, because like back then, there wasn't full and plenty for everybody. Like my father wasn't farmer, but like it wasn't always easy for everybody to be supplied with a plentiful supply of meat. You know, but I got a hobby farm right now, like back in say 1970. I started keeping sheep. Then I kept cattle. And after the cattle went, I had horses. And now I got chickens that are laying every day.
Well, I fought for a lot of years, so it's not doing me any good, because the only time it's going to do me any good is if I went and bought a new car. Well, 77, no, I don't need a new car. And but my grandkids and my kids and my grandkids is doing them good. And so, you know, you got to take care of them if you can't do it at all. So it's proven out to be all right that way. Initially, when we went to school, we were called jacketars. Then when I asked Dad, and he said, "Yeah, you're French and Indian." We didn't consider. People thought that they were insulting us, but we didn't consider it as an insult. We knew. How can you change something that you are? So we didn't. They didn't hurt our feelings until that first time probably. But when we got to know what they meant, what the word meant, we didn't care.
We'd say, my God, you know, bring the world back to what it was years ago. I would love to go back even 40 years ago to a life. We had a wonderful life back then. But now you're afraid to go to the door. Not so bad here in Newfoundland, thank God, But the other places, you know, but I guess be civilized, be kind, and
treat people with respect.
Respect and consideration goes a long way.
And respect your elders in the community.
Oh yeah.
Interviewing the elders of the Port-au-Port Indian Band has been nothing short of enlightening. Their stories are a treasure trove of wisdom and history. Each conversation left me with insight into their lives growing up until now, including culture and how the way of life has changed. It was truly eye-opening to hear firsthand accounts of traditions passed down through generations and the resilience that defines their community. This experience has not only deepened my understanding, but also ignited a profound respect for their journey. Thank you to all the interviewees for giving me this experience.